The little butterfly that painted the morning. Before the dawn had fully bloomed, when stars still lingered silver plume, the little butterfly awoke upon a dew-kissed meadow oak. Its wings were brushed with gentle gold, with hints of blue the skies might hold. Each tiny pattern softly gleamed, like colors borrowed from a dream. The meadow waited, calm and still, wrapped in silence on the hill. Only crickets whispered low, while sleepy flowers swayed below. The little butterflies looked high, watching fading stars goodbye. I wonder what the morning sees as sunlight dances through the trees. Can someone small like little me help awaken Earth's beauty? The eastern breeze came floating by, warm beneath the brightening sky. It softly whispered, "Do not fear. Every dawn begins right here. The world awakens one small way with every heart that greets the day." The butterfly spread gentle wings, greeting all created things. It floated first to daisies white, still asleep beneath the light, landing softly petal near. It whispered words too soft to hear. The daisy slowly raised its face, blooming with unhurried grace. One by one the blossoms woke, stretching after night's soft glow. Lavender released its scent, roses smiled in sweet content, golden sunflowers turned their gaze, waiting for the morning rays. The butterfly continued on, welcoming the growing dawn. Soon it reached a quiet stream, silver like a peaceful dream. Dragonflies skimmed gently there, gliding through the crystal air. The butterfly watched every glide, smiling by the water's side. A tiny frog upon a stone sat quietly all alone. "I'm too small," the frog sighed low. "No one sees the songs I know." Butterfly came fluttering near, speaking words both warm and clear. "Every song deserves the sky. Never fear to gently try." Frog sang, the frog sang softly to the breeze. Soon robins answered from the trees. The little frogs looked up with pride. I had music all inside. The butterfly flew happily, light as whispered melody. Across the meadow near a tree, a lonely child sat quietly. She held a sketchbook in her hands, trying hard to understand why every picture seemed so grey, though sunshine filled the waking day. The butterfly landed near without a single trace of fear. It opened slowly both its wings, displaying nature's brightest things. Golden amber, ocean blue, blossoms kissed with morning dew, soft lavender, emerald green, colors no one else had seen. The little girl smiled wide at last. Her sadness quietly passed. She filled each page with joyful light, painting hope both day and night. The butterfly flew on once more toward the bright horizon's door. Above the hills the sunlight grew, pouring down its golden hue, and somewhere just beyond the trees another heart awaited peace. Beyond the trees the sunlight spread, softly crowned each hill ahead. Morning shimmered bright and new. wrapped in drops of sparkling dew. The little butterfly looked around at every sight and every sound. The meadow now was full of cheer, with joyful voices far and near. The breeze returned with gentle grace, smiling through the open space. Little one, what do you see? Now that morning came to be. The butterfly answered with delight, I never made the morning bright. The sun alone brings golden day. I simply helped along the way. The breeze laughed softly through the flowers. Y'all are given quiet parts, not to shine the most each day, but to brighten someone's way. The butterfly now, the butterfly flew higher still, above the stream and grassy hill. Family of rabbits came, playing happy little games. They chased each other through the grass, watching butterflies all pass. One tiny rabbit paused to say, what a lovely start today. The butterfly smiled from above, feeling wrapped in simple love. Soon it reached an ancient tree, older than the memory of every blossom in the field and every harvest autumn yields. The wise old oak spoke calm and slow. I have watched the seasons grow. Many creatures come and fly beneath the ever-changing sky. The ones remembered through the years are those who dried another's tears. The butterfly rested there, breathing cool and fragrant air. Its tiny heart grew warm inside, filled with peaceful, thankful pride. As noon approached with gentle light, everything seemed calm and bright. Birds sang freely branch to branch. Bees hummed through the booming plants. Even clouds above the land floated like a quiet hand. The butterfly then wandered near a lonely flower growing here. Its petals dropped toward the ground without another bloom around. Why so sad? The butterfly said. Blossom slowly raised its head. I bloom where no one comes to see. Perhaps I'm not meant to be. The butterfly settled softly there, resting in the scented air. It isn't crowds that make us bloom. Beauty brightens every room. Whether one or many see, your blossom still brings harmony. The flower smiled beneath the sun, feeling no longer all alone. Its petals opened fresh and wide, holding morning deep inside. The butterfly continued on, greeting every passing dawn, not because it sought applause or wished the world to know its cause, but simply because kindness grows like every quiet flower knows. Summer gently turned to fall, leaves began their golden call. Still the butterfly each day found new hearts along its way. Sometimes all it had to give was reminding others how to live with gentle hope and open eyes, watching wonder fill the skies. Its wings grew worn through passing days, yet never lost their graceful ways. For every color softly shone with love that had already grown. One peaceful evening, calm and mild, the little girl returned and smiled. She held her paintings to the light, filled with gardens warm and bright. Thank you, little butterfly. You taught my dreams to learn to fly. The butterfly looked toward the sky. Here, evening stars were shining high. It understood at last that day why it had flown the morning way, not to change the rising sun, not to be the only one, but simply to remind each heart that every it plays its part. So if someday you wake at dawn before the sleepy night has gone, remember every smile you share can place new colors in the air. One gentle word, one helping hand, one quiet hope, one heart that stands and brightens someone's darkest day in its own beautiful little way, like the little butterfly bright, carry kindness into the light. You may never fully know how far your smallest colors go, and somewhere in a meadow fair where blossoms perfume morning air, a little butterfly still flies, painting hope across the skies, whispering softly with each wing. Every kind heart helps morning sing. That was a poem. Now the message of the poem. True beauty is not made by how brightly we shine, but by how gently we brighten the lives of others. Like the little butterfly that painted the morning, every act of kindness, encouragement, and compassion adds color to the world and helps hope bloom in hearts we may never fully know. Hope you like the poem. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more soft spoken videos. Thank you.